Hey Taurus, welcome to your early March reading. Bringing it to you. It's not really date specific, but I do want to mention that I'm bringing it to you while we're still in the Mercury retrograde in the side of Pisces, which is really emotional, as well as we just came through the new moon in Pisces, so those energies will impact the reading. So it doesn't matter really when you're watching this. If the message speaks to you, it's your message. Just don't force it. And feel free to swap the characters around as suits your storyline, provided that the message is crystally clear, your message. Okay, Taurus. I am pulling two cards, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine from Moonology, since we're still in that new moon energy. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are returning, wow, what a week we had last week, huh? I really appreciated your response to the video last week, and I hope that we get some good energy going here as well. Your hard work is paying off is the message here for the Divine Masculine. I like it. New moon in Capricorn. And this is for you if you're the feminine, Taurus, hold your vision. Hold your vision. And what I'm going to do for you, Taurus, is pull one card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle that's just for you. I'm also going to say a hearty welcome to Cross Watchers. I've been getting more comments from Cross Watchers lately, so I don't want to leave you out of my intro and my welcome. I am a Cross Watcher out there in Tarot land. Okay, faith. Beautiful. Hold your vision and keep the faith here. This is the worm moon. I love the energy of keeping the faith. I'm going to put that here, and I'm going to put these up here. Okay, just so we can look at them. Holding your vision and maintaining the faith. Good energy for you there, Taurus. What I want to do is, just like last week, I am still looking at the Divine Masculine and Feminine on their journey. Last week, I pulled cards just for the masculine so we could get a handle on where they were at in the journey. But today, what I'm looking at is where you are, how you got here, and where you're going. So we got a lot of clarity last week. Ooh, but I want to pull first a card for Divine Masculine. Yeah, they're ready. They're all in. And Divine Feminine. Maybe still up in the air here for the feminine. And then we've got... okay, where we are, how we got here, and where we're going. Ay, yikes. We still have some chaos and conflict in this Mercury retrograde. That's lasting until the 9th of March if you're watching this when I'm posting it. So this may be part of that, but there may be some outside interference about to come on the path. And I know that where you are here is in this like sort of reignition phase. I think this has been like almost a love at first sight kind of an energy. And so it may be in the early stages, and that's why, and that the masculine energy here, whether it's Taurus or Taurus if you're the feminine watching and you have a Divine Masculine of another sun sign, they're maybe like head over heels and you're kind of like, yeah, not so sure. I still have things to sort out. But how you got to this was just being emotionally available. Queen of Cups, high vibration love, emotional availability, heart open, compassionate, coming from a place of not afraid to show your emotions. So somewhere along the way, I feel this masculine pierce the veil of the feminine. I'm just going to say that. I think it started, I think where you are right now is like the ignition phase, but it started with emotional availability. So let me clarify that. Okay, hold your vision here, Taurus. Let's look at the 10 of Cups coming from the masculine. Wow. Yeah, you know, when I said love at first sight, absolutely. I feel whoever's the masculine, if it's you, Taurus, and you're the masculine, you're going to recognize yourself right here. If it's not, then you know this represents the other person. Could be an air sign, that Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Flash of insight, that aha moment. Recognizing, oh my gosh, my future is about to change. The path has been made clear. Choosing the path. Wow, I feel this masculine, it was like literally love at first sight. Now you're igniting the little passion between you, but there's a lot of emotional availability here that got you to that point. I want to see why the Taurus divine feminine energy. Let me correct myself. I'm reading for Taurus. This is divine feminine. If you're the masculine Taurus, then this is your partner. Okay. I trip myself up all the time. Why is this feminine in the Two of Pentacles energy? Yeah, trying to decide if they want to go for commitment, if they want to take this big offer. I feel this is going from 0 to 100 miles an hour in a nanosecond, in the blink of an eye. I think we went from you're cute to like I want to put a ring on it, and I feel that energy is coming from divine masculine to divine feminine. Is like, wow, am I ready for this? Am I ready for this level of commitment? If I walk through that gate right there, and yes, I do see my internet is going in and out. It's not you're not imagining it. If you walk through that gate, there's the Ten of Pentacles, and that's a lot to process. And I think that divine feminine is sort of weighing those options. Page of Wands is where you are. Show me Page of Wands, please. Spirit's like, yeah, that's where they are. This is the initiation phase. It's early in this connection or early in a reconnection if you have reconnected with somebody recently, Taurus. I feel like Page of Wands on Page of Wands, Spirit's playing with me saying, yeah, what you said, right? Igniting the passion. One more. Manifesting something bigger. That's what's going on here. That little flame is about to turn into a torch by the magician. But we got here via the Queen of Cups. Now that could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio you may be dealing with, Taurus. That magician is Gemini and Virgo. And the Hangman is Pisces. So now we have a lot of water energy right here. Sure, emotional availability, but sort of delaying gratification on it. That's why you're starting small. Now, it seems counterintuitive to me, to be quite honest, because the way the masculine is showing up here is eyes on the prize, Two of Wands, paths that lie before them, flash of insight. Yes, this person is the one. You're the one, they're thinking. And this is what they're aiming for. So I do feel there's love at first sight here for the masculine. And the way we got here to this little flame that's beginning to grow is there's been delayed gratification. This masculine likely pulled back, noticing the feminine going, yeah, I'm not so sure I'm ready for the deep dive. We just met. It was just coffee, or we just connected after X number of years. Do you see where I'm going? I just feel like there's a sense for the masculine of I gotta wait for the all clear. I have to wait for a sign from above that I can move this beyond the initiation phase. Yeah, Knight of Cups, I'll take it underneath. This connection, the way we got here to this magician energy is moving toward love with emotional availability, but knowing when to pull back and delay gratification to give it time to percolate. In the future, we've got some conflict, though. Show me 5 of Wands, and it could be coming from outside sources. One more on that. Yeah. There could be a deal breaker coming in the future, and I'll just let me walk you through it. There's a conflict. Usually this is conflict from the outside, right? It can be other people. See all those people? It's like fighting, whatever. But in this case, I feel the conflict is coming from whoever it is that's wanting to maintain independence. That could be you, Taurus. This is, you know, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricornian card of the 9 of Pentacles, usually represented by Virgo, but it does represent somebody who's very independent, making their own way through life, and sort of enjoying their independence and their singledom. Here's the thing: this person, this independent person, is very much an attractor, attracts to them everything that they could possibly want, right? Not magician, not that kind of manifestation, but sort of just intention setting, and then things just happen. And the only area where that has not been successful is their love life. And there's a truth that's going to be told about that. Here is the Knight of Swords. This is a card of victory. It has fast-moving energy of truth, honesty. It's sort of like, I feel this masculine is going to come right at the feminine and say, whoa, what's the holdup here? What's all the conflict about? If you want to be free and single, that's fine. We've got to work together to take this connection to the next level. And I feel that once we get into that part of the process where you're dealing with the resistance, because this does feel like resistance on the part of the single person who's most likely the feminine, something that isn't stable is going to be knocked out of the way. And I feel like this, I feel like it's the feminine here, Taurus, if that's you, and I kind of feel it is for many of you, other than if you're a cross-watcher. I feel like this truth comes out that you may not be ready for this. That you're just trying to figure out how to make it all work. Am I ready? Juggling for this, because that's what's being offered here. And I do feel like you're going to come to a moment, a crisis point, an inflection point, should I say, where it's like, are you in or are you out? Are we working at this together or not? And then boom, Tower comes in. That's what's underneath. This is a card of Aries, by the way, in case you're wondering. So what I want to do now, Taurus, is I mean, you're being told here from the Oracle, hold your vision as the feminine. The masculine is sort of like your hard work is paying off. The hard work, in my opinion, is that Hanged Man energy. The hard work of just delaying gratification, staying the course, and trying to wait for enlightenment, for when to move toward love. I feel that energy is coming mostly from the masculine. And the feminine is in resistance here. So what I want to do, if this is speaking your storyline, yay. The link to the extended is below. I'm going to be there in just a second from now with a message to you from your higher self. A card that will reveal what the real challenge or block here is, like what's really going on. Next best step or advice from Spirit. Potential outcome. But I'm also going to pull cards, energetic messages from the divine counterparts to one another. So there will be a lot more coming in the extended. I hope you'll visit me there. Otherwise, have a great week, Taurus. Hold your vision.